These are your 4-6 notes. We're going to begin by writing the point-slope formula. This is a formula we're going to use to turn a problem into a graphable problem into y equals mx plus b when I'm given a point and a slope. Hence the name, point-slope formula. The formula you need to write down, y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. In this formula, there are only 3 things that you're going to change. Your y1 you'll get from your y in your coordinate. Your m, it's going to tell us what the slope is. And the last thing you change is this x1, which will be the first number in your coordinate. So I'm going to do 2 examples for you. So I'm going to go ahead and label x1, y1, and m. And now I'm going to write the formula y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. So the first thing I'm going to replace, instead of that y1, I'm going to put a 1. Notice that it stays minus 1. That minus always stays in there. And let me erase the m. And in the m's place, I'm going to use my slope, which is a 2. I'm going to erase the x1, and in its place, I'm going to use, I meant to do that in the highlighter. I'm going to use the 4. Sorry. Okay, now to solve that, the first step is to distribute. 1, 2. So y minus 1 equals 2x minus 8, because I did 2 times x and 2 times negative 4. Now I just need to add 1 because I got to get the y by himself. Y equals 2x. You have to put the numbers together. You can't put the 1 with the x. Negative 7. So that is now in slope-intercept form, and you can graph it. All right, let's look at number 3 together. I'm going to erase that to get it out of my way. Same formula. Let's label the parts. X1, Y1, and my M. So Y minus, Y1 is a 0. That's easy. Equals, M is 2 over 3. X minus, my x is a negative 6. When I get a negative number in this, and it says minus negative, I'm just going to take both of those and turn it into a positive. It'll be easier this way. This one's only going to have 1 step because it's 0, so I'm just going to write y equals 2/3 x. I'm distributing. Plus 4. And I'm done. All right, I need you to do number 2 for me on your own. When you're done with that, I need you to flip over to the 4th page in the packet. It looks like this. And we're going to do the exact same thing we were doing, except this time I just have 2 points. So first I'm going to use the slope formula to figure out the slope. And then I'm going to take my x1 and y1 and use the formula we just learned to get it in to mx plus b form. So let me do an example for you. Step 1 is always to label x1, y1, 1, x2, y2. So, y2. So I'm going to use the slope formula first, right here. y2 is negative 1 minus y1 is 7 over 1 is x2 minus x1 is negative 3. I'm just going to straight up type that in my calculator as a fraction, and if you did that, it would tell you that the answer is negative 2. So now I have an x1 and a y1, and I have an m. So now I'm just going to use the formula I did on the other page. Y minus y1 is a 7 equals, the m is a negative 2, x minus, and that x is a negative 3, and we talked before, two negatives make a positive. Step 1, distribute. Y minus 7 equals negative 2x minus 6. I'm going to add that 7 over here with the 6. That gets my y by myself, negative 2x plus 1. And I am done. I need you to do these 2 steps to solve number 2 on your own, and I just need you to do number 2 on both those pages, and that's all.